Hi, welcome to my crochet tutorial. This is Auntie Nat's Crochet. I'm excited to have you here today. Whether you're brand new to crochet or looking for something new to crochet, you're in the right place. I can't wait to share my tips, tricks, and favorite techniques to you. Do click on the subscribe button over here before we start. I have thousands of videos, so do check them out. It will mean the world to me. And today I'm going to use this velvet yarn to create a boy shuttlecock. This is velvet yarn. It looks like this. So I have made shuttlecock, girl shuttlecock, and now I'm gonna make a boy shuttlecock. So if you like any of these, all these are in the earlier post, so do subscribe and check out the whole channel. So besides this, you might need safety eyes, or you can sew the eyes. So I use safety eyes, and I'll be using a 3.5 mm hook. And of course, you will need a little bit of stuffing to plump up the amigurumi. Okay, now let the fun begin. Okay, I'm gonna start by working on the white yarn, the white velvet yarn. Curl it around your finger. Grab the yarn and make a knot to make a magic ring or a magic circle. So inside this magic ring or magic circle, you're gonna do 6 single crochet. Wait, let me add a marker, or especially for beginners, and also because this is a fluffy yarn. It's not exactly a fluffy yarn, this is a velvet yarn. It's kind of difficult to see your number of stitches, so you can add 1 marker here. Then you're gonna do 6 single crochet into that magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You have 6 single crochet, and you pull this tight. Oops, too long. So this is kind of slightly difficult to see, but from the bump and the hump here, you can roughly figure out where is the next stitch. And now from the first stitch onwards, we're going to do increase. You're going to do 2 single crochet into every stitch. So this is 1 increase. Then you go to the next stitch, you can actually see the bump here. So this is the next stitch. And now the last set of increase. So you should have 12 single crochet, 12 stitches in this row. So you turn out like this. Okay, let me just show you the difference. This is made from lace yarn, so it looks like this. This is from cotton yarn, and this is from velvet yarn. So can you see the texture, the difference? So it's up to you whether you want to use cotton yarn. This is cotton yarn, lace yarn, and velvet yarn. So I'm using velvet yarn to have this effect. And you see, it's like you can't see the lines of the stitches, unlike this one. You can see a very nice line there, which makes this one looks more like a shuttlecock. Whereas this one, it's kind of covered up, not an obvious line. So I want this effect because it's gonna be a cute boy shuttlecock. Anyway, this will be the base, so doesn't really matter. Now I'm going to go to row 3. row 3, you're going to do 1 single crochet, excuse me, followed by an increase. You do 1 single crochet in this stitch, you go to the next stitch and you do increase. Let's mix 1 set, and you're gonna do 6 sets of this. 1 increase, and now the last set, 1 single crochet followed by an increase. Excuse me. In this row you should have 18 stitches. Now we should go to row 4. Row 4, I'm going to do 1 single crochet. You start with 1 single crochet, then you do increase, and you do 1 single crochet. 1 single crochet, increase, 1 single crochet. This makes 1 set. Then you're gonna do 6 sets of this. So technically it's after every increase you do 2 single crochet. Single crochet in the next 2, then you do increase, one, 2, and this is the last increase, and after this increase you should have 1 more stitch left here. Look at this, you can't really see the lines, which looks kind of pretty. And now we're going to go to row 5. Row 4, just now we should have 24 stitches. So now row 5, I'm going to do 3 single crochet followed by an increase. So you do single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and you do increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. This is 1 set, and you're going to do 6 sets of this. Almost need to feel my way. You can't really see it as obvious as cotton yarn. So when I'm working with velvet yarn, I would have to do it slowly and make sure I count the number, remember the number of stitches. You can't really count. Can you really see? 1, 2, 3, increase. And now the last set. 1, 2, 3, increase. Oh, look at that. And now I'm going to do single crochet all around from row 6 until row 8. No increase or decrease from row 6 until row 8. I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 8. Oh yeah, sorry, I mentioned wrongly earlier. Actually here is from row 8 until row 10. Sorry, not 8, row 6 until row 10. So here is row 6 until row 10. I mentioned just now row 6 until row 8. Actually it's 10 because 6 is too short. Should be 10. Then you come to this stage. Now row 11. Row 11 I'm going to do a decrease. I'm gonna do 3 single crochet. Let me add my marker. 1, 2, 3, and you do a decrease. You're going to take the front loop from this first stitch and the second loop from the next stitch. Like this. It looks at you have 3 stitches, 3 loops on your hook. You put through 2 and 2. So this is a decrease. So you do 1, 2, 3 and then a decrease. This makes 1 set and you're gonna do 6 sets of it. And I'll come back to you once I'm here because I need to put it very near my eye to see where is the decrease. This is not entirely easy to see, unlike the other. Unlike cotton yarn and lace yarn, it's kind of easy to see. I'll come back to you once I'm here. You should have 24 stitches in this row 11. And now row 12, we just do 1 row of single crochet all around. Just single crochet all around, which means you should have the same number of stitches, that is 24. I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of the row here. Okay, now row 13. Row 13, I'm going to do decrease again. You're gonna do single crochet in the next 2 stitches. One, 2, and you do a 2 together. Oops, I'm gonna pick the front loop and the back loop. The front loop from the first stitch, the back loop from the second stitch. Yarn over 2, yarn over 2. So this is 1 set. Single crochet, and you do a decrease here. So you should do 6 sets of this. By the time you come back here, you should have 18 stitches. So this row 13, you should have 18 stitches. And now row 14. Row 14, you're gonna have 18 stitches as well because I'm going to do single crochet all around. Just 1 single crochet in each stitch. All around, and I will come back to you once I'm at this corner. It should be 18 stitches as well. Okay, now row 15, I'm going to change color. I'm going to add black color. So I'm going to put my yarn and my hook here, and this part here. Oops. I haven't even started and it's already tangled. Gosh, how did that happen? Okay. Okay, now just grab this tail here. I'm not gonna make a knot. I'm just gonna pull this yarn over. like this. And this bubble here, I'm gonna release it. Keep this onto the other side because the bottom part here is white, so I'm gonna yarn over in white and I'm gonna pull through a white yarn and put through the gray yarn like this. Oh, what happened here? Let me see. Let me do that again. There. Way better now. You pull this. Then you yarn over with the black yarn. Because the bottom part is white, so I'm going to use the white yarn, pull the white yarn and put through the black yarn. So this way you're gonna have a straight line. And I will meet you back here. You should have the same number of stitches, that is 18 stitches. So look at that, lovely straight line. Okay, I've reached the end of the row. You just cut the yarn, cut both of this yarn. See, every time you cut the yarn, some of this will come off. So you pull this, you go to the back, make one stitch like this to kind of join it. And make it go to the back here. Oh, okay, I should do something about the, oh yeah, I will be sewing. I can still do something about it. I need to sew the top part to the bottom part on this black area here, so it will kind of cover up this, just in case if you see any holes. And pull the yarn to the back and tie a knot. There's just so many tails here. 2 already from the black yarn, and then there's white yarn here. Let's tie a knot and just leave it inside. Okay, now I'm going to do the face here, the hand, the leg, and the face here. I'll leave this behind and do it this side, and then the shuttlecock will be on top. Let me go get some lovely eyes for this little boy. Okay, I'm gonna use these eyes, and you see the side of the eye. It has a kind of see-through plastic at the side, which makes the eye kind of glow, right? So I find this eye is kind of cute. So I'm gonna use this eye. I'm gonna put it like this. I don't think I'm gonna make eyebrow. I'm just gonna add in like this. And then I'm going to add the stopper. make a simple, just a simple eye like this, and yeah, maybe I'll make the lips in black. Just a short mouth somewhere here, I guess. Then you put your needle here. It's about 2 stitches away, and then you come back to this middle part here. It's between the eyes, and it's 2 stitches away. You pull it like this, and you have a small smiley mouth. Let me pull that. So you're gonna look like this. So now the needle goes back to this same spot here. Then I'm going to tie a knot here. This black yarn is actually lace yarn. This lace yarn is thin enough, but at least it's not that thin to see a fine line. And you shape it around, make it not to look so V-shaped. Oops. You can use a needle. Kind of loosely, like this. Make it look smiley. Because I did not tie a knot which is didn't tie too tight, so you can actually pull part of this like this, so to make it kind of V shape, a U shape instead of V shape. Let me see, should I add some blusher? Let's see if it look nice with blusher. I have this leftover pink yarn. This is a cotton yarn. How does a blush looks sideways? Like this. Let's try. Or should I just do this? And let me see. Like this, or maybe just a straight line under the eye. Like this. Did it blush too much? And this is your choice, and see if you are fine with this. If not, you can just ignore this part. See what else do we need? Oh yes. So later I will come back and do the 2 hands and the leg, and we can go up to the shuttlecock, the top part. Okay, now let's do a pair of hands. You're gonna use the white yarn. Then you curl it around your 2 fingers. You make a magic ring. and inside this magic ring do 5 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you pull tight. And you go to that first stitch, feel your way to the first stitch, and I'm going to do single crochet all around, no increase or decrease. That's for the hand. So all in, this is row 2, you're gonna do until row 5 single crochet all around. So this is wait, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you're gonna do, this is row 2, you're gonna do until row 5, and you will get something like this, just single crochet all around. So you do 2 of this. So I completed the hand. I'm gonna add a little bit of stuffing because this is kind of soft. It will kind of collapse or become flat. So because this yarn is kind of soft, so I'm gonna add a little bit of stuffing to kind of plump it up. Not too much, just a bit will do. Like this. Oops, it's coming out here. Shape it around. And let's do the feet before I sew this onto the body.